Hello teacher and classmates, my name is William Andres Cabrera Castro. I'm in the group 49 of English 7 English Conversation. So in this case I'm going to answer the questions for the step number 1, that is course recognition, and step number 2. In this case, what is the purpose of the course? In this case, the purpose of the course is to enhance foreign language skill, for example, linguistic, sociolinguistic, and pragmatic competences. Also, in this case, the course aims to achieve this by engaging students in oral production tasks within real-time interactions. The second question is, how many learning outcomes can we find in the syllabus? In this case, we can find 4 learning outcomes. In this case, normally the outcomes are the results that we have to get during this semester and in this subject. For example, demonstrate oral skills, discuss a controversial issues using the pros and cons arguments, also interpret extended speech. And so in this case, are the results that we have to get or that we have to improve during this course. In this case, what are the synchronic interaction activities? In this case, the synchronic interaction are the activities referred to real-time communication in collaboration skills that occur between 2 or more individuals. In this case, through Skype, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and all the platforms that we use in a virtual mode. The second question is, how many activities that the course have? In this case, normally we have 4 or 5 tasks. In this case, the task number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. In this case, in every task we have to do a homework or resolve a learning guide. In this case, which activities in the course imply real-time interaction? In this case, the activities in the course that imply real-time interaction are the task 2. In this case, is marketing in 7 weekly mandatory encounters. We have the task number 3, number 4, that we have in the task number 4 we have to get a speaking part of Cambridge C1 Advanced, and the task number 6. In this case, summarize with your own words the course rules and conditions. In this case, in the English number 7 conversational English, we have to follow the rules of individual and group behavior. Specific rules include the compliance with security, in general student policies. Also, we must be aware of technical requirements, accept the use of facial recognition. For example, in this video, this is a facial recognition because the people or person that can see my video can identify my face. And in this case, yes, is your institutional email working? Yes, it is working properly. I see all the notification through the email address, and is wacabreraca@unatvirtual.edu.co. In this case, the step number 2 is reflection of English language awareness. In this case, we have to share those answers in the forum. And have you got an English language level certification? Yes, in my case, I have 2. I have 2 diplomas. The first one is from the Colombo Americano. I did the 17 levels, and also I decided to study in American Schoolway Institute, and I got a certification for C1. How did you get the level you have now? So in this case, I made the decision to learn English in 2016 when I came to live here in Pereira, and we finished the 17 levels of Colombo Americano. And also I made the decision to increase my English level, because when I study in American Colombo, I get a certification for B2 level, and I decide to get a certification for C1. So for that reason, I decide to get all the courses at the American Schoolway Institute since the beginning. I decided to start in fundamentals. And what are you studying English as a foreign language? So in this case, I made the decision to study English because I really like the topic of teaching, sharing my knowledge with other people that maybe can learn more vocabulary, more things about this this language, and also I have the opportunity to learn another languages like Portuguese, French. So, and also my mother is a teacher, and she provide me some instruction on how to study to be a teacher. So for that reason I decided to study English as a foreign language. In this case, how is studying a language as an adult different from studying when you are a child? So in this case, studying a language as an adult and doing so as a child can be quite different experience due to a number of factors, including the cognitive development, motivation and attitude, language, and linguistic awareness. How long should you study a foreign language? So in this case, I have an idea that we don't have like an estimated time, because we have to all the time studying English, get more vocabulary, improve your vocabulary, improve your listening, writing skills. Also, if you have the opportunity to make a conversation with a foreign people or person, you can do that, and you have to do that in order to learn more vocabulary in your daily life. How can you make language learning a part of your life in the future? So integrating languages learning into your daily life in the future. For example, if you have to do a homework, so try to think in English and try to do all the time thinking in English in order to get more vocabulary and increase your level of fluency, your grammar fluency too. How can you organize lifelong language learning? So organizing lifelong language learning involves taking a holistic and continuous approach to improving your language skills over time. Some strategies to organize and maintain language learning through your life in order to increase your writing, listening and speaking level. And this is all for today. Thank you so much for seeing my video.